Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, nerdremix.com. I'm going to do something that I haven't done before, really. I'm going to eat a little crow. I had seen a lot of hype for a movie called Orphan Killer online, and a lot of hype, usually when there's a lot of hype like that, and you don't see a whole lot of reviews for it, it's usually bullshit, and the movie usually sucks. So I contacted the Facebook page for the movie to get a screener and never heard a reply, so I mean that made me even more anxious about this movie, and I kind of blew it off. This past weekend I was at Motor City Nightmares in Detroit there, or Novi, and I got to meet writer-director Matt Farnsworth, and he gave me a copy of it. It seems our lines got crossed, that's why he never responded to my request for a screener, and this movie was excellent. The Orphan Killer, as it was, right there it is. And the first thing you're going to notice about this is, despite all the money that's been put into promotion, it seems like, because they had a car even decked out with the Orphan Killer in this at the convention, still being distributed independently. So apparently they're holding out for a good deal, and this movie is going to get it. Matt Farnsworth has lightning in a fucking bottle here. Okay, this is it's a slasher flick, and you know there's basically only 3, maybe 4 plot points in slasher films that have been done to death. But the true, you know, for a slasher film to rise above, it has to kind of transcend that. You know, maybe it still has a tired old plot, but it puts a new twist on it, and the movie is so kick-ass it makes you forget that. And the Orphan Killer is like that. It opens with a Catholic school dance teacher who is played by the amazing Diane Foster. She's a very attractive actress, and she's got chops, as you find out in this movie. And there's a kind of an urban myth about the Orphan Killer, and rumor has it that it's the dance teacher's brother. The Orphan Killer then does show up. He is played by David Backus, who is not the supernatural Hulk that you would see like in a Rob Zombie movie or something like that. Kind of an average built guy, you know, and very much in the editing style is very much into, you know, like laid to rest. But by the first kill in this movie, it kicks laid to rest's ass. Basically, I know that's kind of a bold statement because that was a good movie, but this is much better. People in the dance teacher's you know, circle are starting to get killed at this school, and very gorely, very unflinchingly. There's actually a set piece in a bathroom where a guy gets killed, and it's breathtakingly photographed. I mean, it is something like out of a Mario Bava movie, and it kind of ends up in a Rob Zombie vein of where it just, you know, lingers on the kill, and it takes a lot of guts to do that, and this is pulled off amazingly. Like I said, beautifully photographed. The film opens with an amazing aerial shot, and whoever did the cinematography on this is just aces, man. This is incredible. There's also the dance teacher's boyfriend is a cop that's played by Matt Farnsworth, and there's you know, a flashback of their parents getting robbed and killed in a home invasion. There's a smidgen of Catholic guilt in this. There's some borderline incestuous sadism in this movie, and it just it's fucking it's brutal in like a high tension way. I can't say enough about how amazing this film was. I mean, the modern slasher film, you have Laid to Rest, you have Leslie Vernon, you have you know, Chrome Skull and Laid to Rest, and you know, Hatchet with Victor Crowley. But the Orphan Killer is right up there. I mean, this film is very brutal and very cool and very unflinching. And like I said, there is an artistry to the riot. There is an artistry to the riot of violence that happens in this movie, and it just has to be seen to be believed. I mean, there's parts of it that reminded me of early Argento before he like pussed out, and it's just it's. Diane Foster turns in a harrowing performance, the most harrowing and emotional performance I've seen in recent memory, and there's just so much good about this film. There is a few gigs on it. Sometimes it's got a really cool metal soundtrack. In fact, the DVD that I got, he has this on Blu-ray too, and this is a movie that screams for high def. Comes with a soundtrack CD. The metal soundtrack at times gets a little intrusive, but other than that, I mean, like I said, breathtakingly filmed, so definitely watch it in all its panoramic glory on a high def TV or on a Blu-ray. And there's, you know, it's iconic imagery you could see sitting right alongside with you know, the stalwarts of the slasher genre, and this really, it kind of turns the slasher genre on its head. I mean, in fact, do you hear that? You know what that is? That's the slasher genre choking on its own blood because the Orphan Killer just fucked it up. And that's what this movie does. It fucks shit up in a violent, artistic way, and I can't say enough of it. And get ready for this, man. I've never done this, and this is probably the last time you're going to hear it. 10 out of 10, a perfect score for the Orphan Killer. Take note, indie filmmakers, there's a new sheriff in town. His name is Matt Farnsworth, and he just set the fucking bar incredibly high. This is topping my best of 2012 list. It's going to take a lot to, you know, top this, and I just hope they leave it open at the end, kind of, and I just hope they don't fuck it up with a cheesy, hastily thrown together sequel, because this is something that could go on and be huge once they find distribution for it, which I'm sure there's going to be a bidding war or something like that. Matt Farnsworth, I'm not going to say you're a genius yet, but this is, wow, a fucking excellent film, and fans of gore, splatter, violence, and artistry and independent filmmaking are just going to love this, and they should flock to it. I am going to be shouting it from the rooftops. The only thing I didn't do when I was at Motor City is they had masks for sale, replica masks, and again, me being the indie guy, I thought that was a little pretentious, but after seeing the movie, I'm kicking myself in the ass for not getting one to hang on the wall of my bar behind me, because you know, I got all my horror memorabilia festooned in the bar here, and that would be a welcome addition. Maybe next time, who knows? But yeah, Diane Foster in this, incredible. Matt Farnsworth, an incredible film, and I can't say enough about it. The Orphan Killer, go buy it. I'll be telling you about it so much you'll get sick of hearing me talk about it. So 10 out of 10. I'm Tom, nerdremix.com. Support independent cinema. Thank you very much.